Good morning on this muggy and warm Saturday morning. This morning we're going to be in John chapter number 4. And I'm not going to read a lot of verses because it's a lot of verses to cover this particular situation or circumstance that Jesus wanted us to know about. One of those days where he reached into a group of people, as far as the Jews were concerned, were less than dogs. And then even worse than that, it was a woman. And even worse than that, it was a woman who didn't follow biblical morality for whatever reason. Remember, I don't know all the background, but I do know this. That divorce was prevalent, and all a lady had to do was just not clean the clothes properly or not be a good cook, and the Jews had found a way to excuse divorce at this time. But this Samaritan woman is encountered by God because of necessity. In fact, that's the place where I want to read to you. There was some things going on with Jesus and the Pharisees, so he departed again into Galilee. I think it's about verses 3 and 4, and he must needs go through Samaria. That's an interesting phrase because it said he needed to go through Samaria. It's not that he wanted to go through. He said, this is urgent that I go through Samaria, and I think it's because of this particular moment. Then cometh he to the city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near to the parcel of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus, therefore, being wearied with his journey, sat thus on the well, and it was about the 6th hour. There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water, and Jesus saith unto her, Give me to drink. Wow. Who would have thought that such an encounter would turn into such a magnificent event? But because Jesus didn't see anyone as less than savable, he didn't see anyone as undeserving per se. We're all undeserving. Maybe a better way to phrase it is he didn't see anyone as less deserving than everyone else. He saw this woman when she came out, and she came out at a different time than all the other women. Because of her reputation, because of her life choices. She came at a different time because she didn't like to hear the ladies kind of snickering in the background against her, or maybe even telling her to not be there. Whatever the case may have been, she came at a different time, and Jesus encountered her and reached out to her. In fact, Jesus initiates the conversation, which is a powerful testimony, because not only does God believe that no one is any less worthy for salvation, he is also willing to initiate the connection. You know, what's interesting is through the process of this conversation that Jesus has with this woman, she eventually comes to realize that he is the Son of God, and she puts her trust and faith in him. In whatever way that happened, it doesn't necessarily detail that out. But all we know is that when she went back to the men or the group of people that she was closely connected to, they heard about him, and so the next time Jesus is passing through, he gets to meet a lot of people who want to put their trust and faith in him. And so I want to encourage you this morning, whether you think you're less desirable to God or less able to be saved, or for some reason on a list of people that are unworthy, join the club. No one is worthy, but God alone chooses to save. He just chooses to save. And on this particular day, he took one of those people that was on the outside looking in, and he brought her into the family of God. And I hope that's an encouragement to you. I don't know what you've done or what you've been involved in or where you are at this moment. But God can save. Jesus can save. Jesus also is willing to restore. Once you become one of his children, he is not willing that you just stay off apart from him. He wants you to be in close relationship with him. And the woman at the well, the Samaritan woman at the well who lived in a lifestyle choice grouping that was not acceptable and still isn't acceptable in the scriptures. He says, I'll still save you. And so let that be an encouragement to you today. Jesus came to seek and to save that which was lost. And there are a lot of lost people out there. And if you're one of them, he will save you today. I hope that's an encouragement to you if you're thinking about maybe a lost family member. Just love on them like Jesus has, and ask God to call them in. Ask God to initiate the conversation that they might be saved. I hope that's an encouragement to you today, and I just want to encourage you to have a blessed day. Hopefully I'll see you on live stream tomorrow.